Hey guys, this is Bill and Emily, and yes, today I've got Emily today. There she is. And yes, again, we just got done working out. And so today, guys, I'm going to talk about, and those of you that are following me know that Emily and I are doing intermittent fasting and extended fasting. We've been doing it now for probably almost 5 months now. And we've been doing a lot of research on it, and we're getting some great results from it. And we're just trying different protocols so that when I do work with somebody, that I can try different protocols on them, because we're all different. Our body composition, our metabolisms aren't all the same. So what works for us may not work for them, but I do need a base to start with so I can start working with them. Because what are we looking for? You know, we're looking for what everybody else wants. They want to lose that belly fat, or they want to lose that body fat, and they want to do it in a decent amount of time, which is what's happened to Emily and I. But a lot of people are very confused about the intermittent fasting, extended fasting, because of our medical industry or our health industry, because they've been brainwashed by these people that intermittent fasting or extended fasting is not healthy. It causes issues like low blood sugar, or for those of you that are exercising or working out or lifting weights or athletes, they're telling you that it's going to burn your muscle up and you're going to lose muscle, and on and on and on. And guys, that's all wrong. It's a complete opposite. What is crazy, guys, is that this is what our ancestors did. That's what's crazy. This has been going on for centuries and centuries. And even our ancestors knew the health benefits from intermittent fasting and extended fasting, especially extended fasting. The health benefits are phenomenal. And so those of you that are skeptic about it, or those of you that are listening to a medical professional or a health professional that's telling you this, that it's not good for you to do this, you know what? Don't listen to them, just like I don't want you listening to me. All you got to do is Google, and you'll find the case studies. Now, first of all, most of you don't know how to look for scientific case studies, so I'm going to give you a little hint here. Don't go to Google. Don't go to Google to look for scientific case studies. You got to go to a site that actually talks about scientific case studies. And I'm talking real case studies that's been going on for decades, not for 2 months, not for 6 months, not for 9 months. And they're third party. I don't care about the scientist or the chemist that works for a company that does their own case studies. No, I'm talking about real case studies. You want to go to Google Scholar. That's where the scientific journals are. That's where you want to look for the actual case studies. There's 2 protocols that we use when we're doing our intermittent fasting and extended fasting. And the 2 protocols are, first one, you've heard me talk about it many times, is electrolyzed reduced water. That helps us hydrate at the cellular level. It also helps us to flush out inflammation after a hard training session. And it helps to neutralize the free radicals you're consuming on a daily basis because of the toxic chemicals in the environment. And then the other protocol for us to, why we're having such good success in a short amount of time, is the intermittent fasting, extended fasting protocols that we've been working with. All you got to do is go to Google Scholar. Type in electrolyzed reduced water. There's going to be a ton, hundreds of case studies proving the benefits of this water to be drank by your family daily. Put in the benefits of intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting or extended fasting. You're going to get the same thing, and it's not me talking. Okay, guys? So that's what you got to be looking for. And so get your mindset, reboot your brain, that intermittent fasting and extended fasting is not harmful if you're doing it the way you're supposed to do it, and if you're using the right protocols. And start off simple. It's doable. It's that ridiculous. It is doable. But anyway, guys, today is Monday, and this week starts my my 43-hour fasting, okay, which means that all I'm going to be doing is drinking my electrolytes reduced water that has electrolytes in it, because electrolytes are very, very important to replenish in your body when you're doing a fasting. And I'll be doing black coffee also, but I won't have anything, no solid foods at all. I won't be eating anything for 43 hours. So I think I'm in my 18th hour right now after, in my 43-hour fasting. And we just got done training. Well, Emily and I do interval training, strength training. What that means is that we do a max set with every exercise that we do. We have a max set there. So today, like I said, I'm exercising on a empty stomach, and I've been empty. I've been in my fasting for almost 18 hours of the 43. And so what happened today is on my flat dumbbell presses, my max set is at 6 reps. I did 95 pounds, 6 reps, and I blew past it, which was kind of a weird thing, because my last 2 reps, I usually have Emily spotting me, which she does, but this time I pretty much blew past that. And then on my incline dumbbells, my max set was 90 pounds at 6 reps, and I blew past that. Well, how can that be? Because the medical professionals and the health professionals says you got to eat before you exercise, so you have enough energy to blow up the weight you're doing, or for running. I mean, that's what they're telling us. Well, I proved it wrong, and hundreds and hundreds, actually thousands of people are proving it wrong too, that's not true. You don't have to eat before you exercise, and besides, you don't want to. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I want you to understand how the benefits of extended fasting, and why I am doing a 43-hour extended fasting twice a month, because I'm going to tap in to some unbelievable hormones that at my age is what I want to do. Okay, guys? So I actually made a list of the major benefits of extended fasting. I'm not very good at scripts. I can't read off scripts very good at all. I get confused. And as far as notes, I can take notes, but I'm not good at reading off notes. So I'm going to try the best I can here. So kind of bear with me as I do this. So, guys, here we go. You see what I mean? I have to look at my notes, and I get a little confused. And so, no, I've got prescription sunglasses. Emily just told me that you can't see. I says, oh yeah, I can see good. Anyway, here's my list, and these are a list of the major hormones that I am going to be talking about. There's more to this list, but I didn't list them all. Number 1. This is a natural way the body detoxifies itself. Guys, this is exactly what that says. That's why our ancestors have been doing. This is what the body is designed to. The body has to have time to detox itself during that intermittent fasting. It can't have any food in the stomach at all. It's a time when it naturally detoxifies itself. Now, a lot of us, a lot of you are basically drinking a lot of water that's toxic, your bottled water, your city water, your tap water, your filter water, your reverse osmosis water, all those waters are toxic chemicals. You guys know it. The plastic is leaching into the water, so you're actually building up a lot of toxins in your cells at the cellular level, and over a certain amount of time, you're going to have medical issues. Well, what we do is we tell people the natural way to detox those toxic chemicals out of your body and get your body back in a slight alkaline environment, which you got to be in to be healthy, is drink electrolyzed reduced water, because of the structure of the water. It will hydrate you at the cellular level, and it flushes out the toxic chemicals. Google Scholar. Type in electrolyzed reduced water. You'll understand what I'm talking about. The other thing is you combine it with intermittent fasting instead of fasting, because that's the natural way the body detoxifies itself. And those of you that understand detoxification, how important it is to be healthy, those are 2 simple ways of doing it. You don't need to do all kinds of juices. You don't need to do all kinds of supplements. Intermittent fasting and extended fasting for detoxifying is free. That's what I just said. It's free to do, guys. So that's why you do it. Number 2, very important. This is for people. They now have research that is showing that old proteins that are floating around in the brain or in the body could be causing autism issues or mental issues, or what other issues can it be causing? Alzheimer's and dementia, and all kinds of stuff. So number 2, you're detoxing the old proteins and old dead and damaged cells out. If you don't do this, it will make your body very acidic. Guys, 100% of all cancer patients are acidic. Okay, guys? You guys know that you're going to have damaged, dead cells and some old proteins that's floating around that you're not assimilating. You got to get rid of them because your body doesn't want them. So what's the body going to do when those are all floating around in your brain and your blood? Your body's going to store them somewhere. And if you're not detoxifying on a daily basis, or you're not detoxifying by doing intermittent fasting or extended fasting, it's going to build up in your cells and you're going to get sick. And you're going to get a disease like cancer, not today, not tomorrow, maybe not 2 years from now, maybe not 5 years or 10 years, but eventually something will happen. Okay, guys? So that's one of the benefits of doing intermittent fasting and extended fasting, is it actually will detoxify and flush out all those dead cells that have accumulated up during the day in and day out. Number 3. Okay, now this is something that has been on the news for about a year now, because now they're using this to help people with issues in joints, to rebuild the joints, or to if somebody has arthritis really bad, to help rebuild those areas too. And so number 3 is regenerate new stem cells. Major benefits. And how do you get that? Through extended fasting. That's also a case study. That was kind of loud. It's a truck going by. So you're going to regenerate new stem cells. And for old people like us, it also helps with anti-aging or slowing premature aging. Now, we want that. So that's why I'm doing this extended fasting today, and that's why I'm doing it twice a month. Number 4, burning your stored up fat daily for energy so your body can function efficiently. What that means is you're no longer burning the glucose in your liver or your muscles. You're starting to burn the stored body fat that your body has accumulated because your insulin levels are too high. So you got to put that fat somewhere. So your body's going to start burning it, okay? And so that's exactly why people do this, is that's how they lose the body fat, or that's how they lose their belly fats. And for me and Emily, I mean, I have not been as lean as I am now for probably 40 years. And at the weight I'm at 176, I'm lifting as much, if not more, than when I was 205, 210. With a whole lot less body fat on. Okay, guys? So that's why we're doing this also, to burn fat. That's a byproduct of doing this. Number 5, this is important for old people. Now, Emily, how important at our age is hormone balance? How important is that?
It's very, very important.
She just said it's very, very important, guys. The root cause of why you're overweight or you have belly fat is hormone imbalance.
The root cause of divorce
and that,
is hormone imbalance.
And the root cause of divorce, she says, is hormone imbalance too. You got to get your hormones balanced to be to have an enjoyable life, and for your moods and how you feel, guys. So by doing extended fasting, it actually is going to help produce more testosterone for what we need to help build muscle, and actually you need that for other hormones too. Let's see here, for healthy hormones for men and like I said, it's hard for me to read this. For men and women at our age, this is important for many reasons, and you can go and Google those reasons. It also helps with adding lean muscle, which is what Emily and I are looking for at our age, because we're doing strength training, so we want the lean muscle. Number 6, when doing extended fastings, you can increase your growth hormones. A lot of you know what that is, how important that is. When you're doing extended fasting, I'd say 20 hours plus, or 48 hours or 72 hours, you're tapping into a very, very powerful hormone, and that's your growth hormone. And that is for what? Well, that's for energy, of course, and that's also for adding lean muscle mass, and also for anti-aging, and also, or if you want to call it premature aging, slowing it down. So that's very important. You guys see this list I'm giving you so far? That's how important this extended fasting is, and that's why Emily and I are so intrigued in it. And it's not because of all the stuff we're reading, it's because it's actually working for us too. You can actually produce 2,000 times more growth hormones when you're doing an extended fasting. That's what I want. That's what my wife wants. Us old people, we want that growth hormone. We want to look younger. Whatever life I got left, I want to do it standing up, lots of energy, and walking fast. Guys, that's what I want to do. Let's see here. Number 7, by doing intermittent fasting, extended fasting, you are controlling the balance of your hormones that are causing you to have that belly fat. That's exactly what you're doing, guys. That's the root cause of all of your issues, is your hormones are imbalanced. Not about the glucose levels, not about the glycemic index. It's all about hormones, okay? The number one hormone that is causing your issues is insulin, okay? The insulin, you got to control that. You got to know how to control it. Intermittent fasting and extended fasting controls it. Electrolytes reduced water controls that. So when you control that, your life is going to completely change. Now, like I said, guys, there's a lot of other hormones. There's a lot of other benefits to intermittent fasting, extended fasting, and I didn't list them all. But I will mention two that I can contest to, because I've gone through a 48-hour fasting and I've gone through a 72-hour fasting. Is a bad hormone. It's called ghrelin. Okay? Insulin spike will cause you to produce ghrelin hormone, which will increase your appetite. Intermittent fasting, extended fasting, will actually secrete a hormone called peptide YY. What does that do? That depresses the appetite. You see what I'm saying, guys? When there's no more insulin being produced, which means you're not eating, that's basically what that means, you're not eating, then you're going to secrete more of the peptide YY, is going to keep you from having an appetite. You won't be hungry while you're fasting. Well, you're also, if you're not producing any insulin because you're not eating, you're going to elevate your testosterone and you're going to elevate your growth hormones as well. You see, that's how it works. And so, like I said, there's other benefits to it, so you can look it up yourself. But guys, you know what? Go to my Drink Nature's Water Facebook page. Check out my page. Like it. I got all kinds of great health blogs and videos on there. I also got information about how important it is to be drinking the right water when you're fasting. Electrolytes are major. You need to have good electrolytes that the body's recommends as being good. Not synthetic ones, not these store-bought ones, not these supplement. No, the body doesn't want those. And matter of fact, the man-made electrolytes can be damage the body, can get you sick. Yes, that's what happens. You can get sick because your body doesn't utilize them. You need nature's electrolytes. That's what you need, good ionic minerals, and that's what electrolytes reduced water has. So to be successful in an intermittent fasting or extended fasting, you've got to understand how important electrolytes are. Now, we do add Himalayan sea salt to our water when we're working out because we want the extra electrolytes, because we're burning a lot of energy and we're flushing out a lot of minerals. So we want that. Okay, guys? So that's our talk today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you saw some value in that. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a 43-hour fasting today. I feel great. I was strong. I was 18 hours in my fasting. I'm actually not going to be eating my next meal until tomorrow around 12:30. Now, if I feel good tomorrow at 12:30 and I'm still strong when I work out tomorrow morning at 10 or 11, then I'm going to go ahead and go do a 48-hour one. And why is that? Because of this list. I want to tap into that stuff. I want to keep myself young looking, guys. So I hope you guys are going to have a great day today. Emily and I are. The weather's pretty good. It's not bad. So we'll see you guys the next time around. Have a good one. Bye.